that I like to see in an article.
Yeah.
You know, that it's not stiff and it's not. It's.
Yeah. She puts it on her bucket list of things she wants to do when she comes home from university. Is get out. Dad, I want to get out fishing 5 times. Lots of times we only get out maybe 2 or 3, but she wants to do that. And she's been fishing since she's been 3 with a Snoopy rod. Right? Over the side, push the button over the side of the boat. That's all she did with the worm, right? She's 22 years old. She goes fishing with some of her friends, guy friends. And they're like, you want to go fishing?
Yeah, that's really.
And one of her girlfriends' grandpas owned a cottage resort out on Rice Lake. And the mom always said to me, I love when Taylor will go with me, because then she puts the worms on and takes the fish off, and I don't have to. Because when Taylor doesn't go, the mom has to do all that work instead of my daughter, right? So
well, we see that even on competitive fishing, that some people don't like to catch the worm. They don't like to catch the fish. They don't like to say, hold the fish,
It's part of the sport. But, you know, and some people, it's like last year when I was learning how to fillet a fish, it was something I was a little squeamish about. And I know the first walleye I did, I really butchered it. But it just takes, you know, a little bit of time and practice, and now I can do a fairly good job. But you tell you about your daughter, I have a 21-year-old son. He loves to fish. And he's forever going through my tackle, and, you know, I'll go on some of my line is missing. And he talks about different applications now, and what do I use for this? And he'll tell me what he caught over the weekend. And then sometimes the boys' friends come over and they see me rigging rods, so they'll say, oh, where are you fishing tomorrow? And sometimes I'll show them pictures of my, you know, some of the fish I caught. So they now all of a sudden they think I'm a cool mom. So.
Well, isn't it strange that, interesting, I should say, that moms used to worry about the kids, their daughter taking the lipstick out of the box.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's the lure.
Yeah.
It's really
still
cute.
your lures.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But it's great that we have that connection. And the younger one, even though he's not that much into fishing, he'll still go out with me and you know, throw the line in the water.
And it teaches kids.
Yes.
It's quality time. Like, I used to camp at a trailer park, and there was a young girl, her parents were into horseshoes. They didn't fish or didn't own a boat or anything. She slept in the tent beside the trailer. I would bang on the tent in the morning, go to the bathroom. She'd be waiting at the dock for me. And we went almost every weekend, and she would go out with me. And when we were out in the water and stuff, she'd see like a barrel or something in the back creek, and she'd go, isn't that terrible that somebody would put that in there? Just by fishing and being around the water and stuff, she started to get the awareness of nature and the conservation, and you know, that's not right. That shouldn't be like that. And like we said earlier, we need to get the young people into the outdoors, because they're our stewardship for down the road. They're the ones we need to elect the right politicians that care about the environment and care about, you know, the waterways and the lands and the conservation areas and all that stuff. We need those people to be interested in it. Like they say right now, one of the big problems at the M&R is most of the biologist people have never fished or hunted. They've come out of school with their BAs and all that, but they're not kids. The younger generation are not big into the hunting and fishing, so they don't know the for a better term, the street of it, right? They don't know the nature of it. They know the science of it, but not the. So it's hard to relate with people that are out there every day when you haven't been out there.
And you were saying how much with fishing you get to talk with your kids more because there aren't the distractions.
That's right. It's just you and they, and the conversation just flows. You're relaxed. You're enjoying the day. Yeah, I think it's a great thing for kids to do, and it doesn't always have to be, you know, father and son or grandfather and grandchildren. I have an 11-year-old niece, and I like to try to take her out every once in a while. Sedge and I brought her out on the boat on Rice Lake, and she had a great time, and she lasted a long time for an 11-year-old. But she has her own rod, she has her own tackle, and she has a dad that fishes as well. He does some trout fishing. But it's definitely something I'll continue to encourage her to do, as well as my other nieces and nephews.
It's something that is building those memories, and those memories of going out with mom or going out with your aunt, or even your grandkids. You know, that to build those memories, and those are things money can't buy that. Yeah.
I had a father and daughter, and I had them the last Friday of August for 7 years.
Wow.
And it was just the dad and the daughter. And until he retired, that's what they did. She was like 25 years old, and they came the last Friday of August for 7 years. It was a set date, the three of us, those two, and I always said to them, I'm so happy to be part of your day. Like, it made me feel good that they wanted to. I mean, they could have went and fished offshore, but they just wanted me to look after everything. You know, they just got in the boat, we fished, got out, they went home, said thank you, and we had an awesome day. And we tried to go to a few different places because they enjoyed the nature as well, like the osprey and the herons and the different things that we would see out on the water and the different fish. So
So if